Welcome back to another episode of Fandom and Flavor, where I'm your co-host, Zach.
Yeah, I'm your co-host, Aaron.
And we appreciate y'all tuning in. This is episode, did I say episode 17? I
No,
think
this
it's
is episode
17. Yep.
17. Yeah,
Yep.
we're
So
going
so
7.
we're chugging along, man, and we appreciate y'all tuning in for another week. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to get into, especially with the NBA. NBA offseason.
Yeah.
Plenty of trades. Free agency has begun with the tampering period. Free agency technically starts next week on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday? July 6th?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like Aaron said, something like that. So yeah. But yeah, it's coming up. So Aaron, you ready to get into this?
Yeah, let's get into it, man. This is part 2. Basically, if you watched last episode, you already know what some of the moves that we talked about in the free agency. So we're here with part 2 with even more crazier news that a lot of people didn't expect or some expected. So we're gonna get into it though. But first thing first, we kind of go talk about what's going on in the NFL. Chris Johnson, former Titans running back, being diagnosed with ALS. So that's some sad news. So definitely prayers out to him and his family as they go through this this new challenge in their lives. So
I don't know if a lot of people know what ALS is. I went and looked it up. It's Lou Gehrig's disease. So it's a nerve. So as the nerves degenerate, and he lose muscle function. So I don't think he has function in his extremities anymore. I think he from the ABC special they did with Michael Strahan. It looks like he was talking through a computer.
Yeah, with his eyes, which is crazy.
Yeah,
like they put his own voice, make it sound like him talking, but I mean, it was crazy to see.
It's tough to see. Yeah, it's tough to see him like that, man. Like 2,000 yard running back when he was with the Titans. Like, man, a legend, man. He was big time, and to see him go to that and go to this, it's
and an ECU alone. ECU alone now.
Yeah, true. So yep. So man, like Aaron said, we praying for him and hoping for the best and wishing his family all the support they need. So but let's move on to some NBA.
The NBA. Yeah.
Yep. So
we got a first name first, and this Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges getting traded from the Charlotte Hornets to the Phoenix Suns. That was kind of expected.
Yep. So that was one of the first moves, like pretty much after the LaMelo Ball trade. So this kind of happened, but I think everybody kind of knew this was going to eventually happen, especially after they moved off of LaMelo, because LaMelo and Miles they were really close. I think also Miles is on his last year of his contract, so he's expiring contract. So what do you think? How do you feel about this trade, Aaron?
Kind of expected, like I was saying, and I think this trade was okay. I think Phoenix Suns got a good piece of getting Miles Bridges and helping him out, helping him start line up good power forward player. So I think that is a good player for them. And as far as Charlotte Hornets, get another first round pick. They also got some 3-and-D players on the team. I mean, some good shooting 3-D players, because Grayson Allen, he shoots a good I think 42% for 3. I think he one year he shot really high one year. And then Royce O'Neal is another 3-and-D player.
Yeah, Royce O'Neal is a good shooter. He's a good 3. Yeah, you're right. He's a good shooter as well. So they got some shooting. They're a little bit more veterans added to the young core that the Hornets have.
Yep.
I'm still, like last week we talked about, I'm still upset about the LaMelo Ball trade, because I feel like these pieces these things that are moving, like with LaMelo added to this, I think it'd have been. I know they wouldn't have been able to get Nas Reed, but so they might not have moved off of Miles Bridges, but man, if they did, and they got this trade right here, and it still kept LaMelo, man. They have all those shooters around him, along with himself being a shooter. That'd have been fun to watch.
It would have been fun.
It would have been fun if they could have got Nas Reed without having to trade LaMelo shoot. That would have been nice to see, because Nas Reed at that power forward position, that would have been nice to see. With LaMelo,
if they would have flipped just Miles Bridges for Nas Reed, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
It would have been, but all things must come to an end. So
it does. I think Charlotte as a whole, training these pieces, training LaMelo, training Miles Bridges. I mean, as a whole, I don't think there it's going to be a drop off. But at the end, sometimes at the end of the day, I don't think it might not be a crazy drop off because I mean, these guys that they do have retained.
Mhm.
Kobe White, Brandon Miller, Con Knipple.
Yeah.
Then you had Nas Reed, and Nas Reed been one that starting position. So now he finally got it, and they actually believe in him and let him start.
Yeah.
I think he gonna take it to another level too. I mean, he's a good player, a good player. So
Yeah, yeah, I do
and
like Nas Reed. I do. I like watching his game. He's good. He's good off the bounce. He's a good catch and shoot. He plays
yeah,
defense and he can rebound. He's athletic. Yeah, I mean, I like Nas Reed. Nas Reed brings a lot to the table. This team is good. This team is going to be good, but I don't know if they're going to be 44 games good. I don't know. We'll see. Because one of the biggest things, like when you lose a player like LaMelo, who's an offensive engine, who's able to create for everybody, especially when you have shooters like Brandon Miller and Con Knipple, and
yeah,
then Miles Bridges to a lesser extent. Yeah, it was a match made in heaven last year because they were just a high octane offense. Like man,
yeah.
they were
I mean, they
shooting
finally
lights out.
they
Yeah,
they got it going in the second half of the season, and once they finally figure out how to play and it clicked, and most importantly, all of them stay on the floor at the same time. I mean,
yeah.
that actually helped them out a lot. So
It's unfortunate we
yeah,
can't see it
it's
for
crazy.
another year. It was unfortunate,
Yeah.
but hey, like I said, things decided to move on. So Miles Bridges,
hmm
he's moving on to the Suns.
Yep, and going to the Suns, which it can't be bad. I mean, they both got moved to places where you could be competitive and go
Yeah,
compete.
I
Get a
think
playoff
Miles Bridges
chance.
is definitely gonna be playing, and Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal will be playing. So we'll see how things shake
Yeah,
out, man. I mean, so we'll see. But let's go to a bigger one, man. Let's go to a so Ja
John
Morant.
Morant, he gotta get traded, man. Finally got traded.
Finally,
He finally
finally got
got
to.
traded.
He's this been work for what? Because I mean, they pretty much the Memphis Grizzlies pretty much cleaned house with that regime. They got rid of the coach, and a new coach this past year. They got rid of Desmond Bain
Yep,
previous
Jaren
last
Jackson.
summer, and now Jaren Jackson during the season I think it was right.
Yep, yep, got traded to the Jazz last
Yeah,
season.
and now we finally finished off with Ja Morant. Now the thing is, Ja Morant, he didn't go for much, which is unfortunate because he was a 2-time All Star at one point. I mean, he was on a crazy path, man. He's supposed to be that guy. They were, at one point they were talking about him being the face of the NBA.
Yeah, they were, which is crazy. And now, like looking at the price that he get, Jeremy Grant, Chris Murray, I think that's disrespectful. Like you said, it's a guy that kind of changed the franchise around. Like he was a big piece for why the Grizzlies, got their name, kind of got back to who they were. It's disrespectful for how he got traded for Jeremy Grant and Chris
I mean,
Murray. Like
his trade value went completely in the tank, man. Like what he say? Are we good in the West?
it's crazy. It's
He should have
crazy.
never
I
said that,
mean,
man. That way it went down
it,
here, man. I think it all started when he got in trouble with, outside off the court.
Yeah, and they kind of bash him for that. It's like, okay, but I mean, hey, Portland got a good one because him and Dame work out.
Man,
It's
so
gonna
you
be
so
crazy.
let's get into that a little bit, man. What do you think about that fit? They got a lot of guards, man.
They do. They're
I don't
guard
know if that's
heavy.
gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a good fit. Yeah, I don't see it because you got. Let's say you got listed down: Ja Morant, Damian Lillard,
Yeah.
Scoot
Yep.
Henderson, Shaden
Yep.
Sharp,
Yep.
Drew
Drew
Holiday.
Holiday, and
Right.
that's about it.
So
Yep.
you got 5 guards, and then you got Denny Abdia, who's a ball handler, who's a good. He's pretty good at handling the ball. He had a high usage rate last year. So you got
Yeah.
basically 6 guards, basically. Like, how that's gonna work?
I don't know.
Cause
I
I like,
don't
cause I'm
know.
like, cause like you got, like I said, one thing is Scoot was coming on like pretty good at the end of the season. He played really well in that playoff game
Yeah, he did.
against
He
the
did.
Spurs. I think he had like 30 in that one game.
He did.
And
He
then you got Shaden
definitely helped them
Sharp
get
who was
one.
coming along. He was averaging 20 last year. And then you got Dame coming back. But then you had a prolific player like Ja, especially if Ja gets back to his old former self. Now I don't know. He's been on a downward trajectory, but man, I don't know. I don't know. I think somebody got to go. I think like cause Drew Holiday, man, it would be nice if the Lakers could pick up Drew Holiday. That's
Yeah,
exactly what
they
they
would.
need.
He'd be perfect for him. But I don't see them. I kind of see them keeping. I don't know, 4 maybe. I think they might just keep 4 at most. That's the max. If
Yeah.
not, I see them keeping Dame, Ja. You know, obviously Dame, Ja, and Drew. I think Drew would be the third person they keep. But if they keep 4, I think it'll be Dame, Ja, Drew, and Scoot. I think Shaden
So
Sharp would get traded.
so you just gonna give up on the young talent?
Well, you kept one. I mean, and John Morant's young. You kept 2.
Yeah.
So you got 2 vets and 2 younger guys.
So you gonna keep Scoot and Ja? Isn't
Yeah,
that kind of redundancy?
it is. I mean, for
I
this
rather keep
season,
Shaden. I rather keep Shaden Sharp then because like Ja and Shaden Sharp can be a good backcourt because
I think
Drew
either one
Holiday and Damian Lillard are old. I mean, well, Drew Holiday was 37. I think Dame's like 30
around the
something.
age.
They
Yeah,
both, they
yeah,
both.
they're 30s.
I mean, they both are pretty old. Let me see. I can look it up real quick. Drew Holiday. Let me see his age. He's 36. Drew is 36. Dame is 35. Yep, he'll be 36, and he'll be 36 July 15th. So they'll both be 36. Both be 30. Yeah, they'll both be 36 coming up this season. So I mean, I don't think I will. You know, I don't know. I don't think they'll trade the young guys. I mean, whatever they obviously have a plan because they literally traded for him. I mean, I know they were trying to be off
They
of Jeremy
did.
Grant. They were trying to be off of Jeremy Grant, but I
They
mean,
were. They were.
so
I mean, they still got tall players. I mean, they still got Kamara, Tamani Kamara. I think that's one
yeah,
what's his name, but
Diamond
Nini
Klingen.
Audi. Yeah, Donovan Klington. And then they just got they re-signed Robert Williams.
Yeah,
So
they did.
they still got some they still, got some height and bigs and stuff like that. They just need wing players.
Yeah,
But
that's
Shaden Sharp is like 6'5", 6'6", so like he's still not like true
that's what
guard. He's like
and that's
shooting
what
guard small four.
that's what I was saying. That why would you? Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, like I said, I mean, he had some depth. I mean, you know, I guess I mean maybe they don't know how effective Dame is going to be when he comes back. But I don't know. I mean, all you need
It
is
took a
Dame to be
year.
able to do. All you need is Dame to be able to catch and shoot, which he can do that. And then,
Yeah.
like I'm just saying, because you got Denny Abdia now, he can create off the bounce. Like he's pretty good. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I wanted to see. Like it would have been interesting to see them last year against the San Antonio Spurs with Dame to see what,
Yeah,
and then to kind of got a feel like how far this thing can go. Because I mean,
I mean, it's gonna be
I don't know.
crazy. I don't know how it's gonna work, but if they do decide to keep all of them, it's gonna be interesting to see and see how it all plays out.
High
But
flows, yeah. They might
yeah,
keep him for a little bit, and they might trade him mid-season, see
yeah,
who sticks out. I mean, that's what you can do, or them, But free agency hasn't, like I said, nobody they officially hasn't begun until July 6th. So they got a few days, and so we'll see.
or it don't end to the next season. And even then, it
Yeah,
don't
that's
really kind of
true.
end.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I mean, it's just open now. Anybody can sign and go anywhere, trade anywhere now. So
But yeah,
yeah,
so that's a weird trade to me, but it is what it
it
is.
was. But I'm glad he's out of Memphis now.
I am too. I am
Just
too.
let him
Like get him
restart his career.
exactly, get a fresh start.
And
Get a
it's
fresh
not no
start.
better than go get some, be around a bit like
Yeah,
Dame and Drew.
and Drew, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't beat that.
He
So
need to reset, and then Portland's is a beautiful place, and it's a big change from Memphis. So we'll see, we'll see how things go. But all right, man, Kawhi Leonard back to the
Kawhi
Raptors.
Leonard,
That's crazy. He going right back to where he won the championship.
right back where you was. You
Yeah,
couldn't live with yourself. We didn't bring
exactly.
you right back to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what happened because he left just to say. I mean, they won the championship. Said he won't go resign to leave to go to the Clippers. Then have a subpar career there at the Clippers, and then come right back to the Raptors.
Now,
It's
what if he win
crazy.
a championship with the Raptors again?
Then
He should never live.
it should never live. There's no question
Yeah,
how many he could have won then. Because he probably would have been healthy. He probably would have had all. I don't
yeah.
know. So like,
Who knows? Who
and
knows?
so it's
He
crazy.
he wouldn't be dealing with his aspiration stuff right now.
Oh yeah, well, that's why he had to get traded. Go ahead, get rid of it. So
Get up out of there.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, shoot, the Clippers they got a haul, man. They got 2 first-round picks, a pick swap, and 2 second-round picks. So they did pretty good for themselves for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
35-year-old injury-prone Kawhi Leonard. You got all
But
that for
man,
him?
he played. I think the last 2 seasons he played a lot of games. I mean,
Yeah, he
so he's
played. He
been
played.
healthy.
He played a lot last year. He did. He played really well. And
He's
Brandon
been healthy.
Ingram, he getting moved around again, man. Brandon Ingram right back to where he started, back in LA.
LA, yeah,
Even though he started with the Lakers, now he's with the Clippers. So that's crazy. He
yeah,
played with for both LA teams,
yep.
just like Zubac.
But it's probably a good fit for him because they kind of moving younger.
Yeah,
And he got Darius Garland, probably signed Bennett Mathurin. I think he's a restricted free agent. Got Keaton Wagler.
yeah.
So
They got some. They got some talent on that team.
and then they traded Zubac, so whatever they got, how many picks they got from there too. So I don't forgot what that trade was, but
Yeah, they did. They recouped a lot of the picks that they had lost. So okay, Brandon Ingram, he's 28.
yeah,
So
so
he's
still
pretty
young.
young. Yeah, he's because the Darius Garland's around that age. I think he's like 26. I think Darius Garland's like 26, 27. Right?
So yeah, he around the age, yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he's 26. So yeah,
Okay.
they all about the same age. All and Brandon Ingram's hitting his prime. So it'll be interesting to see Brandon Ingram in LA with the Clippers with that team.
Yeah,
Yeah. So did Benedict Mathurin, did he sign back with them?
no, none of
Not
no,
yet. Okay.
no,
Okay.
not yet. I
And
think he's still
I know Bradley Beal left. He went to the Miami Heat.
Hey,
Well, has he? No, he hasn't went to the Miami
nah,
Heat. I mean, no,
that's a rumor.
yeah, the
That's
rumor.
a
That's
rumor.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, but he declined his player option.
Yep.
I think that's what it was. So yeah.
So yeah, he left the door option for wherever you want to sign. Who knows? So,
But
but
I mean, this is oh okay.
I mean, I think for the Raptors,
he's going to a good team.
who
Kawhi.
Kawhi, yeah, I'm about to say yeah, him, Scotty Barnes, they decided to keep RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly.
Here
And
you go, RJ Barrett. They might
uh,
trade. They might trade RJ Barrett. That's what some of the people were saying.
they might, but they said they chose to keep RJ Barrett over Brandon Ingram. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they said yeah.
Like, okay. I
Who would
mean,
you chose? You would chose Brandon
Brandon
Ingram.
Ingram. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he got there and he took over the team as being, the second par player. And then RJ Barrett, he cool. He good. I ain't,
That boy hate
talking
RJ
junk on him.
Barrett, boy.
I ain't talking junk on
He
him,
can't
but
stand RJ Barrett. I
but
swear, I would like that on RJ Barrett for the Lakers. Shoot.
as I'm saying, he cool. He good. I'm just saying, which one you chose, Brandon Ingram or RJ?
Who's younger? I think RJ Barrett's
I
younger.
think RJ Barrett is.
I would chose RJ then because he's younger. That's just based off the age. Because I mean, Scotty Barnes is young. I mean, he's not that old. And you got the big Murray Bowles, whatever his name.
Yeah, Colin Murphy Bowles. Yeah,
Yeah, and then you got
Murray Bowles. Yeah, Murray Bowles.
you got that. You got Jamal Shedd. You got Manuel Quickly.
Yeah,
Like you said, Scotty Barnes, and now you got Kawhi Leonard. I mean, it's gonna be a good team. Defensively, they're gonna be really good.
they are.
A formidable defensive team. So yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good team in the East.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
definitely be in the top 5 next year because they were in the top 5 last year.
Yeah, they were. So,
So-
yeah, I mean, again, Kawhi's going to help them. So
If he stays healthy, it definitely will.
Yeah,
if he's engaged, and I think he liked Toronto because he asked for that. He said the only team he's gonna re-sign with is the Raptors, and the Raptors won't gonna turn that down.
nah, heck no.
That's that
I mean-
hero. That's that hero up there.
I mean, yeah, especially that shot against the 76ers, that junk hit all
Exactly.
around the rim. That junk is still crazy. That's wild. But yeah, I mean, shoot, Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he's used to that area. Why wouldn't he want to go back? He done did the whole year.
I ain't
there, so
mad.
used to it.
I ain't mad at him.
I mean, he averaged what 20? He averaged 28 points basically last year.
Last year he averaged 28.
Yes, he averaged 28 last
So
year.
yeah, he gonna be a problem if he getting back to his younger self, older self. He'll be straight. He's gonna be straight. So
That's actually probably his highest career scoring average.
yeah,
Right
he was in
there.
a
That's
groove
all-
last year, man. He was a sniper. As long
He
as
played Played 65 games. I think it's good range for him.
Yeah,
65.
yeah,
So-
that is. If you can get 60 to 70 games out of Kawhi Leonard, you done a good job. And I think and they have him healthy for the playoffs. You've done
Yep.
enough. You've
Yep.
done enough. So, yep, man. Let's go to the next one, man. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. Oh, the real big one.
King James. King James, man.
That's what I should have said. Where's the king going to go? LeBron
Yeah.
James had decided not to resign with the Lakers.
Nope,
How do you feel
nope,
about that,
nope.
Aaron?
mixed emotions with that one, like mixed feeling because I did want to see him come back to the Lakers and
Mhm.
kind of get one more with LA and just kind of see, I don't want to go too much in like to see how him and Luca would do and going to a whole playoff series with Luca and AR because last year, especially the way how they finished that season off and then for them to get hurt, it's like
Yeah.
dang, it's like I mean, y'all could have, yep, they might have would have had a chance if they all would play, and
Yeah,
so
it's
I don't
tough.
know. I don't know. So and so yeah.
But it
So but I'm excited for what's next for him, and I know it's not gonna be no long years. Right, this probably is his last year because there's already reports something about him doing a documentary or episodic season. So
this year?
yeah, this year.
Oh, okay.
So if that happens, yeah, this is last year. So I personally think with him leaving, you might as well go ahead and get cross all the stuff off your his checklist and go play with Steph Curry. It only makes sense.
Yeah, that's so that brings us to that question. Where will he go? Where you think
I,
it? And that's where you think you're going to go to
I
state?
think he go to state, or then if here's my wild card one, I think he'll go to Washington Wizards.
Watching the Wizards.
Washington Wizards, because why? Because I mean, Rich Paul told. I mean, his agent has already said, told him to go talk to all the teams. Obviously, the Lakers and the Spurs are out, but due to Spurs signing Tobias Harris, but
Hmm.
Wizards because Anthony Davis there. Then you got all the young pieces there. Trey Young.
But you
Yeah,
just drafted AJ DeBonster.
yeah. Who said he couldn't play the shooting guard?
So yeah, so you gonna have. So who you
So
starting? So
so
who you
yo
starting
so
line
this is
out?
my
Go
starting
through it.
lineup. This is
Okay.
what that's why I said it's a wild card. But this would be my starting lineup. The Trey Young,
Okay.
AJ DeBonster,
Okay.
LeBron, Anthony Davis, Alex R.
They're gonna be sorry. Well, they gonna be.
Sorry,
I mean,
defensively?
I'll better say they're gonna be. I don't know. If they against LeBron playing the three, I don't know that's gonna work. And he can't move like he used
Or
to.
but no, I mean you got Anthony Davis. I mean you still got two great bigs there. So like it's not like he still can't play defense. I mean we
Yeah, I mean
seen
that's
him get that.
true. That's
So
true.
like like doing the other stuff and doing all the extra stuff, like he ain't got to do a lot because he will have Alex Sarr and Anthony Davis. Then you got the young rook, the number one overall pick, young bull, yeah, AJ DeBonster, and then Trey Young, he could shoot. Man, that's a wild card. But he
Watch the
talking to
Wizards.
he talking about all teams,
He
man.
did.
Hey,
He did say that.
Wizards or Warriors? Wizards or Warriors?
That's your two picks for him. I personally, I want to see him play for the Warriors. I just want to see him play with Steph, and then it'll be nice if they get if the Warriors can go get AD because AD don't want to
Yeah,
be in no Washington, and he don't want to be the Washington Wizards, man. So I mean, I know a lot of people want that the Cleveland Cavaliers reunion. Personally, I've been there, done that. I'm kind of like I said, and then Miami Heat, been there, done that. I don't really see him splitting with Miami Heat with Giannis and Bam. That ain't no shooting. Just a bunch of bigs. I don't like that fit. I think Golden State would be a perfect fit because you got Steph and LeBron. I would love to see those two together because it's like LeBron is a souped up version of Draymond.
yeah.
Like especially with his passing because like that's how he was playing at the Olympics. He was playing like a hub at the top of the key, just dissing it. He can get to the basket. He could post. Think about somebody coming like he playing the post. Ain't nobody better send no doubles because you got Steph out there ready to shoot at all times. So it's gonna be I think it'll be interesting to see personally, but it's unfortunate, like you said. But the overall though, it is kind of bittersweet for me because I feel like they kind of botched LeBron's tenure with the Lakers. I feel like they could have got so much more out of him. I feel like they could have got at least two championships if Rob Pelinka had put a team around him and Anthony Davis the way he should have, or kept the team that he had in 2020. Just it like because he had a solid team in 2020. They revamped, retooled in 2021, and then they just broke it up when they traded for Russ, and that was the
Yeah.
beginning of the end. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's sad to see him go. I think it's time for the Lakers to. I think it was time for everybody to move in a different direction now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it ran its course. I mean,
Yeah,
you passed it along. I think Luca having the season that he had and AR having the season he had, he was like, well, you know what, these guys got it now. And so then he can go and do whatever he wants to do now. Go play
yeah.
wherever you want to play.
Yeah, because
And
he wasn't a priority for them anymore. It was like they took, like you said, it was a young bull. They're like, hey, Luke and Austin, y'all is y'all team. So he's like, man, let me. He
and
ain't. He's
then
not used to. He's not used to being a non priority, man.
yeah, and then I mean, then you don't know how he's feeling. You don't know if he's gonna retire. That's gonna be his last year. we just don't never know because he always been cryptic saying, "Yeah, I don't know. Wherever my
See,
body feels."
speaking of last year, I think he's gonna play 2 more years. Personally, I
I
think he's
mean,
gonna
he
get.
can't.
I think he's gonna get a 25 and then call it quits. I think it's just 25. Just sounds so.
I don't think
It just
I
sounds
don't
perfect.
I don't think it's necessarily like his body, wearing him down like he can't play no more. I think it's just necessarily helping him if he really wants to play again. Like,
Yeah, I mean
and
that's
I
true.
just we just don't know. But I definitely think after this year, especially him, if they mention him talking about taking minimums, yeah, I think this be his last year. I don't see him if you get to that as LeBron James get to that point, as we kept talking about it. Now he's talking about taking minimums. Hey,
It's time
it's
for him
time
to
to
go.
go. It's time
It's
to
time for
go.
him to go. Yeah,
It's time to
I hear
retire.
you. I hear you. I hear you.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey,
It's not.
man, LeBron,
Yeah. He ain't got nothing to hold his head down. I mean, he did everything he needed to do, but it's just gonna be sad. It'll be sad to see him go. That's all I say.
it definitely is. So it just, yeah, it's gonna be just
Yeah,
another
yeah, that's what I'm
legend
gonna
gone,
say, man.
away from the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to see Steph go, KD go.
Especially seeing him on their reunion. I was like, man, he look old, got a gray beard and
Yeah, he
everything.
does.
Like
He
it's
does. He does.
yeah, like at that point, like seeing him like that, it's like, yeah, you tired, Bron. You old man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
You
You might be right. He probably be just 1 more year, but 25, a quarter century would have been nice. He played for a
would
quarter
be cool.
century,
That would be cool. But
25
man,
years. He's like, I played for 25 years. He ready to
that's why I feel
retire.
like him taking the minimum, going playing whoever he wants to, his last hurrah with. And it just only makes sense to go play with the Warriors. Go play with Steph Curry because you say you don't play with all the people that you say you want to run with, play with. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think Golden State will be my one, my wild card. Two would be the Wizards. So
yeah, yeah. I
especially
don't
you
know, but
saying talk to all teams, all
man,
28 teams, all 30 teams.
he know he gotta. Yeah, he just saying that. But I think Golden State is in the play, and then from there it's all. I don't know. You're right. It might be the who knows Wizards. They're going there. Minnesota. They talking about. It's just so many. Everybody. Denver. I heard Denver was
Yeah,
talking
Denver
about him.
says ask him.
Man, everybody inquiring who. That's the crazy thing. It's like every other team wants LeBron except the Lakers. And
Well,
the
no,
thing
they
is,
said they said they did want him.
they did want him back, but I guess
And Rich Paul said he knew that according to Rich Paul, that this is a quote saying that he knew that he would get the most money out of the Lakers, but he just says it ran its course. It's time to go somewhere else.
yeah, because I mean, shoot, the Lakers should have run it LeBron again with his team.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like he could have came back. Like, hey, look, you got the center, you get some other players, younger players that have played. But it is what it is. He's moving
Yeah,
on, and so
he
like I
didn't want to
said,
be he didn't want to be no third option either. He said he want to play. He want to be happy.
and whatever that, yeah, like I said, whatever that make him happy, go and play. If you're going to play with Steph Curry, his last, going to mark out his checklist of who he want to play with. Hey, how
Hey,
can
let
you
him
be?
like I said, he earned it. He can do whatever he
Yeah, like
want to do.
how can
He just
you be
having
mad about
fun.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, shoot, it is what it is.
Because I'm like, do you really legitimately think he can win a championship?
I think he can. It
Think he
just
can win one
unfortunate.
more?
I think he can. I think it just like the unforeseen circumstances, like man, like injuries or stuff happen. Like it just like at the end of the season, like especially last year, I definitely think they would as good they were playing, and I just think that they would have had a chance.
If he goes to the right situation. I just don't know what situation is the right situation. I mean,
If
like I
you
said, based off our preferences, like I said, the Warriors, but I don't know if there's a good enough team to win a championship. But
if you look at the league and how it's all going around, the reason why I said the Wizards because the Wizards are young, they have a lot of young depth on their team. Then you have the supreme stars that's on the team right now: Trey Young, Anthony Davis. Then you got AJ DeBonsta. Then if you add himself into it, you had all four of them, all five of them starting, plus a good deep young bench depth that's on the back end. So you have Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson.
yeah, but
So
man, them dudes ain't played for nothing before.
they haven't, but I mean, but if they're gonna play
So
hard and they're young, but you got a vet, you still got three vets that's on your team that's gonna teach you how to win. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
I mean that'd be interesting. That'll be an interesting. I mean, I didn't think about the Wizards. I mean, when you lay it out like that, man, it could be a possibility. I mean, I can see the vision, but
I mean, that's a especially
That's
how the league is going, is
but like I
everybody
said,
pretty much young.
Anthony Davis, like I mean, I don't see LeBron going all the way
If
over to Washington.
If Anthony Davis there and LeBron come, I mean, LeBron get over there, like, LeBron is going to I mean, Anthony Davis gonna stay because you got LeBron to be on his team.
Yeah, I mean that's
So,
true. But I'm just saying, I don't think they want to be in DC anyway.
I mean, he opened all options of saying list all the teams. I mean, but I'm just
He
saying
is saying that
from
it's
that
LeBron
perspective,
James.
from that perspective, well, we don't know. We don't know what team you'll go to. We don't know. You can't tell. You don't know.
Going to the DC. I just don't see the DC. I just don't see. I mean, maybe so, maybe so. We'll see. We'll see. I just don't. That's one out of left field. Like you said, that's a wild card. So, but man, time will tell. Man, the free agencies, like I said, free agency start July 6th. So we're gonna see where he's gonna end up at, man. But wherever he goes, I hope he has a chance to compete.
Yeah. Go compete for the championship and make that redo the Olympics duo.
Yeah, that
Well,
would be.
it would have been nice if KD was there, but nah, they can't do all that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. He could have been there. He didn't want to go back.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what happened. But
Man, Aaron,
s- speaking of the Lakers,
the Lakers got their big man.
they
They got
did.
their center.
I told you we were gonna get him. I told you we were gonna get him.
Yeah, they had no choice. They had no choice. They had no choice. And then you see what they did. You see what they gave up.
Yeah,
They
they
gave
got
up
him. They
everything.
first round. They gave up the first round picks.
It's like they gonna Thanos said, "What did it take?"
Everything. I mean, hey, he's a young 7'2" big man that averages a double double, and he only could get better at age 24.
The only problem I had with this
And he
is
averaged 2 blocks.
how do you make the team better with no assets?
What do you mean, as far as getting rid
They
of
ain't
the
got no.
that
They don't
guy?
have no picks. They said they ain't got picks for the next seven
The 20,
years.
yeah, 23.
And so they ain't got no picks for the next 7 years, and then they don't have any players to really kind of get off because nobody really want none of their players because they don't really have any young players that anybody's looking for. Like they trying to give away Dalton Connect. Nobody want him. Then you got Jared Vanderbilt. Nobody wants his contract, so you can't get off of him. Then you got Jake LaRavia. I don't really think anybody beating. I don't really think
He's
anybody.
still young too.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
know,
gonna
but
go based on young
I don't
players,
think anybody beating down the door for Jake LaRavia. So I'm like, so how do you? So the question I ask is, how do you improve this team going forward?
they proven it just like any other teams. You got to win the free agency, and this is how you target the free agency and how you. I mean, some of these guys are getting off their contract. I mean, I know Jared Vanderbilt, but maybe like one more year,
Yeah,
one
after
year
this one.
left.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
2 years left. They got this year and I think next.
next year, and or it's knowing Rob is probably got a play option, but
Boy, everybody talking about that. But they was like, man, this dude get everybody a player
play
option.
option. But I mean, that's how he was able to get that Walker Kessler. But I mean, who knows? And who knows could bring their value up if they play well. They could bring their value up and get traded. That's exactly what happened to LaMelo Ball. So they do go into that season.
Man, that's a
Hopefully they
good
play
point.
their
That is a good point. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. They could rehabilitate their value, but somebody's gonna
because they're
have
young.
to. Yeah, they're gonna
Because they're
have to,
young
man.
and because they're a younger team with LeBron leaving, they get more opportunities to play how they want and do things they want to do.
Yeah.
So
Because the only thing that let's get a question, I'm like, okay, like, all right, you got to get young talent, but it's like, how can you get young talent? Because you can't even draft nobody.
no, you gotta no.
That's crazy. So you can't build no depth. You can't build no depth in the back end of your rotation with draft picks because you don't have any draft picks. So like I said, I don't know how. This is a tough situation. Yeah, you got your 3 guys. You got Luca, Austin, and Walker Kessler. But
I think you could just have your 3 young guys like this, and then you just kind of build around with certain key players that can play a good role. Now you just got to really got to do research and find the best role players that fits around these guys. Because
that's true.
really, because I mean, these guys are with Walker Kessler. He's a solid big man. He does play good defense, and only if his game, if he as they saying, he's improving his 3-point shot. He's a solid big man for the future for that. And so you kind of, check off your box for your center. Then you already got 2 prolific scoring guards. All you got to do is surround him with some guys that just play 3 and D. You be fine for the rest of, foreseeable future, with teams. And
Yeah,
then
I
get a
mean,
solid backup point guard, like getting Colin Sexton for the team. I like Colin Sexton. I think he plays hard and he's a solid player. So
he shoots over 40% from the 3, so he can shoot.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, they got we want to see how JJ develop his young talent because I'm like, you got Cameron Carr they drafted this year, and then you
Yeah.
have
I do with Theo.
Dual Thero, yep. Then you got Bronny James. I don't know what they're gonna do with him,
Brian Williams,
but I mean, you
he get an
continue to develop
opportunity.
it. Yeah, you continue to develop him, and like you said, get the opportunity. Who knows,
All
man?
them
Maybe
Dalton,
they
Dalton, Bronny, because like Dalton had to start off high and then he just fell flat. Lost opportunities, lost. You
his
say he lost the
confidence is gone.
confidence, lost his confidence. But this brings his confidence back up. I mean, you
Does
can't
it?
just say,
Because
yeah. I
people,
mean,
because in order for you to have confidence, your coach have confidence in you. I don't think JJ have confidence in him no more.
well, JJ ain't got no choice but to play these guys now. So like he doesn't have no choice. Like you develop your younger guys, which it is JJ third year, so he always been in the mindset of you got LeBron James, we got to go compete for the championship. Now it's just a different mindset.
Hold on. So you don't think they trying to compete for a championship this year? Because Lucas said he ready to win a
No,
championship
no,
like
no, no.
yesterday.
It's different. Like, no, you still competing for a championship in the sense with having Luca. You got Luca and AR, and that's enough. Luca's gonna take. He's done that with the Dallas Mavericks. He's done that. He's been doing. Not gonna say been doing. He's done it with the Dallas Mavericks. He almost did it with the Lakers before he got injured. And you get the chance to see him play in the playoffs.
Yeah,
League leader in points. Like he was gonna go crazy. He invested his time in losing weight, got his body right for this, last season, and so now they're competing for a championship, but it's just
exactly.
a little different way to now he has to play the younger guys and develop and get some more time
Only
into them.
thing is that I think they have a legit chance as long as they guys stay healthy. If Luca and Austin and Walker can stay healthy, because last year Walker only played 5 games, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Austin only played 50 games, and then Luca he missed the whole playoffs. So it's like those guys got to be available. That's where all the money's at. So if they're available, then they have a legit shot. But they don't have the depth. I don't think they have the depth to compete. But maybe so. Man, their top end talent might be enough to put them over the hump. But we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. Yeah,
Because I mean, they did add some other pieces. Like I didn't add to the slide, but they added Quentin Grimes.
yeah.
They added that Mabu.
The Mama from the power forward,
Yeah,
basically from
from the
the
Raptors.
Toronto Raptors.
Yep. And then they, like you said, and then they added Colin Sexton.
Sexton. Yeah,
So you added some other pieces. I think those are good depth pieces.
yeah, they are.
I still don't feel like they have 2 starters. I think they still feel like they need 2 more starters, but I don't think they're gonna be able to get 2 starters. So I think those guys that are bench players are gonna have to slide up into 2 starters to next year, or maybe during the middle of the season, maybe they can make another trade.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, make another trade. I
But I
know
don't
the
like I
word
said.
is saying right now they're well, it's a rumor. The rumor is saying they're trying to go with the Jonathan Kaminga, and Kaminga would be a great fit for them. I like Kaminga, and Kaminga played well for the Hawks when they got there. He stepped in even during the playoffs when he was playing. He was consistent. So he's another athletic,
Is he a
forward.
starter?
Yeah, he's a starter. Yeah, he's a starter.
I
He's
don't
a
know.
starter.
I don't know. He hasn't started since. Well, I mean, he started a little bit at Golden State, and
Man,
I
go to
think.
state. Steve Kerr just didn't want to play him.
Yeah, I don't know. People don't have they don't put him in high regard because Dag on the Hawks didn't even pick up his team option.
Yeah, with his team option, what 27 point something 2 million? Yeah, that was I think that was high. It was high.
They rejected that. They said he wasn't worth that.
Hey, well, hey, another
So
man's trash is another man's treasure.
yeah. So we'll see. I mean, they don't have too many
If
other
they do
options.
get, if they do get him,
They got to put him on a minimum. He gonna be on a minimum contract.
if
We'll
they do,
see.
I was saying if they do get him, I don't think they will, but another
I don't know.
piece. So I mean, as long as they go for 3-and-D-4s, they
Yeah, they just
wing
like I said,
players. That's it.
they just need 2 starters. I mean, they might not be able to get it this year, but maybe. But that's the only thing. Like I said, I don't know how they're gonna maneuver in the future. Like, how do you get 2 more starters without no assets? Like, you have nothing to trade. You have nothing to get. Like, I mean, free agency. I guess next year, like you said, the guys come off their books, so maybe they have some free agent. They better go some bigger free agents next year. So we'll see. But I don't know how much cap space they're gonna have next year.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see. But they won't be looking for big players. They'll be looking for the guys that's mid. They got a decent price range. Not
Yeah.
nothing
So
crazy like this. Like they
yeah.
had to get. They said they had to get either Jalen Durn or Walker
Walker
Kessler.
Kessler. They got
But
one of them.
Walker
Yeah.
Kessler, I knew for a fact that Walker Kessler would have been, the viable option because Jalen Duren, Detroit Pistons went there and said they wanted to match it. And then once I saw the Utah Jazz re-sign Yusuf Nurkic, I knew that Walker Kessler was gone.
Yeah. Yeah. He, man, come on, man. You had to choose between LA or Utah. Where you choosing?
I'm choosing LA
Thank
easily.
you. Exactly.
Easily.
I'd rather go to LA myself. So he already knew he was going there. I mean, he already made his mind up when they saw that TMZ clip He like,
Yeah,
I'm
he was already
here.
LA.
He
Yeah,
like, I'm here. He was like, man, you already could tell. He like, man, I ain't going back to no Utah.
he
I'm
did
staying
not.
here.
And whatever the deal, I can't like you said. I don't know what the deal was when Utah Jazz offered it. I don't.
This is so. I was listening to Johan Buha on the show, and he said that it was they wanted to keep it under 30 million.
Under 30 million. He got what
Yeah,
30,
he got
31 and a
32.
half.
Yeah, he got 32 and a half per
Okay.
year.
2 more million they ain't want to pay.
Well they wanted to keep it under 30. Not no they didn't even want him to have 30, but they would have matched it. I think they would have matched it if they I think if LA had just offered him the contract of 4 years, 130. I think Utah would have matched it. They wanted to get something out of it, and they did. They got 2 first round picks.
Yeah, I knew there was gonna be a sign of trade. I like they ain't gonna let him go. Just gonna
No,
let him
you
go.
man,
Yeah.
Danny Ainge ain't gonna help no Lakers out.
But this is really the same deal they could have got for a long time ago when they declined it the first time. So
Exactly.
I don't know what difference did it make the first time they tried to go get him. So
I don't know.
because they tried to go get him a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know when they had AD.
Yeah, they did. They tried to go get him, and then think
Because AD wanted a center, and they said, I mean, I don't know. I mean, how would you think like they end up going ahead and trading Don Connect for Mark Williams last year? I don't know. I think they should just went on and let that trade go through because I mean, you didn't have to re-sign Mark Williams. He could have been a stopgap, and then or you could have Mark Williams come out like man, I mean, I think DA's still better than Mark Williams personally.
I did too. I did too.
But I mean, Mark Williams would have been a stopgap, and you could have got him. You could have got him, or you could have traded Mark Williams and got some more pieces. I don't know. But instead of having a Don Connect on your books, because I mean, if Mark Williams came off your books, you would have had just Walker Kessler and you would have had that $4 million. So because like I said, they were looking to move Don Connect. They should just moved him.
Yeah,
Now
they looking to move.
hopefully they can move him now because I don't know. He ain't gonna get many opportunities because I think Cameron Carr gonna take them minutes.
Yeah, too. So yeah, he can. So yeah, if they move him and Jared, they can. Then yeah, it'll be helping them out a lot. But I don't know. Not they have to
We'll
bring their
see.
value up.
We're
They
gonna
got
see
a
what they
plan
do.
to bring their value up.
They got to get players on the margin because they still got to fill out the roster. They still don't have 14 players.
They got 2 spots left.
So we'll see what they end up getting. We'll
Another
reconvene.
person I would like them to get was Gary Trent Jr. I think that's a good pick. It's definitely
They've been trying to
they
get Gary for a long time.
Yeah, they have.
I think they need some better defensive players personally. Who's a good defensive player? And people saying
Matisse Thybulle.
yeah, there are people saying him, Matisse Thybulle. So I don't know.
He is.
He just can't shoot.
He shot 40% from 3.
Did he?
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could shoot a little bit.
He shot. He's like, man, Matisse Thybulle really did. Let me see. How you spell his name? Matisse Thybulle. Yeah, but Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse Thybulle. 39.8, 43. Yeah, he can shoot.
Yeah, he did. He shot pretty well this year. His career average is 34.9, but this past year he shot 39. But let me see how he took. I mean, he took. So he played 16 minutes a game. He only played 30 games.
Yeah, he was hurt most of the season, but I mean, 30 games played, shot 39.8%. I mean, hey, I take that. He can shoot.
Yeah, let's see. Like you said, he shot three threes a game at 39 points. The year before though, he only played 15 games last year.
Yeah, but look at the 65 plays. Shot 34.6.
Yeah, that's not good. The highest year, the best years is the ones that only play like a little bit. It's like that one 20. He played 22 games. He shot 38.8. And then the year last year he played 15. He shot 43.8. And then this year he only played 30 games.
35 point. We say career was 35%. That's not bad.
35%. Yeah,
he's a 3-and-D player. I mean, he's not gonna be a true sniper.
It's better than Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, but he also named playing defense. So like that's his main thing. Like everything else, doing a little scoring, hit a couple shots here and there when you got a chance. It's like
they need to get what's the name? What's the name from the Pelicans?
Herbert Jones.
Yeah.
He don't shoot any better.
I know he don't. He does. So I'm gonna go look at his numbers. Let me see what he shoot. Let's see what he shot.
He really ain't shooting.
Okay. His career average. He shoots exactly 35% career average, Aaron. So they shoot about the same.
Yeah, I know, but I know he had a down year this year.
But he younger though. But he did play. At least he played 56 games. He shot 38% from the 3. He shot 30.9%.
30.9. Yeah, he went down.
Dang,
And then the
now
year before, he was 30.6. The last year, I mean,
yeah,
previous
yeah,
year,
but
but
then but the year before he shot 41.8.
I know
Hey,
he
and
shot good.
he played 76 games. I don't know what happened. And he shot 3.6 threes a game, so he was shooting really well. Then that was I guess that was an aberration because everything else been 33, 33, 30, 30. Yeah, he's not a good shooter, but he's a good defensive player. But you got to also take into account that the Pelicans are not very good.
Yeah, but I mean, the same thing, say from T. Stiebel. I mean, they just had a good
The
year this
Pelicans,
year.
yeah, but
And the
the
Blazers the
the
previous year, they weren't good.
yeah, the
The
Blazers are
other
better
years.
better than the Pelicans. Even
Now,
their worst years, they were still better. The Pelicans have been bad for a few years now.
they've been bad for years, and so have the Trailblazers because that's how they got Scoot Henderson.
Yeah,
He
that's
was the number
true.
two. He was
I
number two
mean,
overall pick, and then the other
I agree,
places.
but I'm just saying that like Pelicans been bad. They won 26 games last year.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah,
did. So
yeah, well,
I mean, I won't be mad if they get Herb Jones, but I doubt they get him. I mean, Matisse Thybulle was probably your
yeah, you got to
best
because they don't have
option.
no assets to trade anymore. So now they got to get. So they're gonna have to get people from free agency. But
Yep.
it is what it is. All right, Dan. Let's go to the. I think this is the last slide. Yep, the last
My
slide and
goodness.
the last banger of the day.
The biggest blockbuster round to the sixth.
70s, which is stupid. Why would the 76ers trade Jalen Brown to
I
the
don't
70s?
understand. I don't understand. You gonna change it to your rival team too? At that, like you gonna change it to your rival team? Okay. I don't understand why you wanted to get rid of him. There was no need to get rid of Jalen Brown at all. There's not one thing. There's a hint to say, yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of Jalen Brown. I want to switch up this team. Jalen Brown led the team. He was fifth. He was top 5 in MVP votes, I think. Or top
Yeah.
10. He was regardless top 10, top 5, whatever. He made the team better. They were number 2 seed in the East without Jason Tatum, and they had to offload a lot of contracts, got rid of a lot of people, and he was able to get the number 2 seed and help you lead and give Jason Tatum time to come back, and he was able to play. I
I
don't know
just don't
what.
understand.
And he's your Finals MVP. Like what? Come on, man.
They just wanted to get off They wanted to get off of him, man. Like
It
I
would have
don't
made
understand.
sense to get rid of Jason Tatum because, like, yeah, Tatum got hurt. You know what? Jalen Brown kind of took the lead from this
Yeah,
team.
but they love Jason Tatum over Jalen Brown. And
They
I
do.
guess Jalen Tatum is better. I guess.
I guess.
I
Are
don't
they?
know.
They were good. Like those two. They've been trying to get rid of Jalen Brown for so long. They finally got rid of him.
Because they don't think they worked well together. But I'm like, they won a championship, even though they did. I put a lot of pieces around them. They had Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Kristaps Porzingis, and Al Horford. They had a whole bunch of pieces, but at the same time, I'm like, man,
And it's like
yeah,
okay, like
yeah.
now they gotten better. They got older. They got more experience over time as time went by. Now they know how to win. You want to see this duo work.
Man, that's gonna be a good team. Well, the 76ers is gonna be a good. That's a
Hold
good
on.
pickup.
This is think about this, right? Like they got Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, up and coming rising star. Like he's a rising star. Came out his rookie year, played phenomenal. Then you go add Jalen Brown. Let alone go. You already got Joel Embiid, which is I obviously know what you got going on.
They had no answer for him. The
Nothing.
Celtics had no. That's the reason
Nothing.
why they went home last year. You
You
trade
traded it
him. You trade
to
him
the
to the
team.
team that beat you in the playoffs.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
that you had no answer for. So you basically you strengthened that team. That's how crazy it is. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what in the world happened between Jalen Brown and the Celtics organization? Because everything doesn't make none of that makes sense. Like
Makes
you do
sense.
not
Nothing.
the dude is in his prime. He's 28, 29, in his prime. Just like you say, came off one of his best seasons, led their team to a number 2 overall seed without your other top player. So together, you know what they can do. You know they're gonna be a top team in the East. And you just trade them away because
I
what?
don't know, you
You just
just
wanted to
tired
get
of
off
him?
of them? Yeah. So
You ain't under the crazy thing. You sign him to a big contract. You sign him just to turn around and say we're gonna trade you, and then you trade him for future first round picks and 2 future second round picks, and
yeah,
then get Paul George, an
Georgia.
old Paul George. I don't know what other trades that was out there, what other deals, but I know there was a better deal than this from the 70s. I know there was a way better deal than what the 76ers offered. I know it.
Who else wanted? I don't know, Aaron. I mean, you got 4 picks in Paul George. It's not like Paul George, even though he didn't play much, he's still a good player.
I mean, Paul George is good, but
He
how
ain't.
does it?
He's not a needle mover. But
Yeah, it's actually push you back. Like, how does it gonna help you?
I guess they just wanted them. I guess they wanted them future first round picks and second round picks. I don't know. Like you saying who? Like man, I mean who else? Like
I
I
guess
said, who
they said they was asking for 4 first round picks, and they brought it all the way down to 2. They brought the picks down.
two the first and 2 second. So they said they want. I guess they wanted 4 first, and they was like we could do 2 twos. I mean, who? Like I said, where else where he was gonna go though? Like no other.
I don't know what other teams, but I mean,
Because he shouldn't
I
be.
would say
He shouldn't be traded.
that too. And then, I mean, the Hornets, I think haven't how many picks they had, but that was a speculation. But
Yeah,
I
the
don't know if
Hornet.
I don't know if they were even offering him.
I don't know what the Hornets doing.
I don't know if they wanted to offer him,
Yeah.
or they probably did. I don't know. We don't know what the teams rumors were, but I wasn't seeing the 76ers as one of them. I definitely
That
wasn't.
came out of nowhere. That came out of left field. Cause I was like, oh, he went to the 76ers.
76ers, yeah. I
And
was
like I
not
said,
expecting that.
I think the consensus everybody's like, why? Like why did the Celtics do this? Like you made the 76ers better. And that's what,
Exactly.
and you did not get better. You got worse as a
Worse.
team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it did not help yourself. Like, you put them at probably the number 1 seed in the East. If Embiid is healthy,
But Eric, you only have to be healthy now because you got the 3-headed monster. Now you got
you
like
do.
you said, we got Tyrese Maxey, and you know what Tyrese Maxey can do because he been carrying it. Then you got VJ Edgecombe, who's up and coming, like you said, who played phenomenal last year. And you know you got a dude that was in top 5 or top 6 in MVP voting and Finals MVP, All Star, All NBA, Eastern Conference Finals. Like like, dude, I'm like he's a champion. I'm like you added that to that team. Like he's a good defender. He's a good offense. Like I'm just
Yeah. I mean, he was an MVP candidate. You got an MVP candidate on your team.
you just put him on 76ers.
Yeah. Just say, here you go. Yeah, Daryl Morey, here you go. Brad Stevens said, you know what, there?
Is
I
Daryl?
got some.
I think Daryl Morey gone in.
No, who is the GM now? You right. I think he is gone. Oh man.
Let me
Now I
see.
got
Let me see. Philly GM.
Mike Ganzi.
Okay, yeah. Under the Jared Menez, executive vice president of basketball, serving directly under the team's president of basketball operations, Mike Ganzi. Yep. Okay.
Phone departure. Oh yeah. So hey, well, they got Daryl Moore out in there saying, "Hey, I got something for you. We gonna give
Yeah.
you Paul George, and we gonna get Jaylen Brown." So, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
It's a head scratcher, brother. The head scratcher on
That's a
this one.
finesse. That's a finesse.
It is.
You traded for, you got an older player. You ain't asked for VJ. You asked for Paul George.
Good point.
Huh. Not Tyrese Maxey, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know Tyrese Maxey probably gonna say, but VJ, young, up and coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why you didn't ask for VJ? So they could have asked for Joel Embiid. Shoot, they needed the center.
Embiid, yeah.
They needed the center. So
Yeah,
you would have swapped your problem for their you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, yes,
exactly.
yeah, Joel
They've
Embiid,
been hurting. They've been hurting because like you losing B, like we kind of lost Embiid now. Like
because you would have had a like. I feel like you would have got off his contract, which is a good thing, and you would have been able to, you had a center rotation, so you don't have to play Joel Embiid heavy minutes throughout the season. You can let him coast to the season and be having ready for the playoffs because they have enough depth. But now and then you ain't got to worry about nobody because you took Joel Embiid from. I don't know, like I don't see what happened. Like why yeah.
Why they
It's
chose?
crazy. Man,
Why they
Celtics said,
Paul
I'm
George.
done with this dude. We just gotta get rid of him. They're like he was there out here committing crimes, like he was because he had a podcast or he was doing stream.
Because he just said said an opinion. I mean, that wasn't that crazy. It wasn't
That's
even that
crazy.
crazy what he said. He just talking about some flopping, talking about the fit.
Well,
Like that's everybody, that's every player. Like, but like, does it really matter? There's no way, man. It had to go back even further than that. I mean, because like I said, even when Jason Tatum and Brown was up and coming, and before he got the first championship, they were trying to get rid of him. His name was kind of swirling around, and so like they just want to get rid of him. I ain't never seen the team just want to get rid of a player just to get rid of him without a reason or without having like even a proof. Like, yeah, they should have got rid of him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually it'll come out. Maybe they'll kind of give some details on why they wanted to get off of him as a player because it doesn't make sense. But man, it's been a crazy, wild week of NBA free agency.
It has. It's only gonna get
I
crazy.
think hopefully things will settle down, but we'll see. We'll see, man. If some more things come out, we'll definitely come back up here and share share what we see and out here. But
Mhm.
I think that's it, man. That's it for us, man. So you got
Yeah.
anything to add, Aaron James? Oh, I said your
No,
full
man.
government right
You
there.
said my full name. It's all good. But no, man, definitely say thank you for watching. Thank y'all for watching the videos. Continue to support. Continue to make sure that you tell your friends. Man, we have 48 subscribers on YouTube. Get us to 50. Just tell some people to subscribe. We're trying to bring in good content for y'all to give us we bring our opinions to see if y'all agree with it. If not, then tell us why you don't agree with it.
Yeah,
And so,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I
continue to
definitely,
support, man.
definitely,
We trying to make this
yeah.
thing grow. But we
So
appreciate
yeah,
y'all tuning in.
yeah, we definitely do. So yeah, so we appreciate it, and we're
Spread the
gonna catch you
word.
on there.
And
Yeah.
well, before we go, like, comment,
And what?
subscribe.
Subscribe. That's it
Please,
now.
please.
And definitely share. Hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? Hit
Yes,
that little
yeah.
that little symbol says share and go ahead, share to everybody, share it to
Yeah.
your friends,
Yeah.
whatever.
We
Whatever you
appreciate
gotta
that.
do. So yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, the support. Thank you guys again, man. We'll see y'all on the
On
next
the next one.
episode. Peace
Deuces.
out.